Oh, I think even in the first tenure which Mr. Kejriwal had, and then the subsequent tenure, uh, he has his own way of approaching things, and that method is shall I say non-conformist, and therefore he doesn't agree to what others say or what may be right or what he has his perceptions of what is correct, and he's willing to fight for them, and that's where it happens. It can't go back to what it was because things have to improve. I mean, the law has been laid down now by the High Court. I did not go to the High Court. To my mind, it was all clear all the time that what we are doing is as per the constitutional conventions and rules and the transaction of business rules and so on. You went to the High Court. The High Court has clarified that what you thought was correct is not correct. So they should abide by it. Announcements. I mean, I don't think that Mohalla Clinic has taken off in the way that it's being spoken of. But I can see extremely positive effort in the field of education.
You had taken a lot of key steps
when we were there.
When you were there.
So
yes,
Mr. Sisodia has kept up the effort to put in a lot of energy. Now, whether those efforts are absolutely right or wrong, time will prove. But there are efforts there. On the other things, nothing comes to mind that is a substantial, radical improvement that has taken place in 1.5 years. We were never edgy because we were sure of the constitutional position. We did not go to court. It was Mr. Kejriwal who went to court. And the court has very clearly and cogently answered all the issues that he had raised and said that what we had said was correct, what he was saying. Actually, the word used is illegal. That's where it is. You are asking me those questions. You have to ask them those questions. Nothing is escalated from my side. I do what is right. I mean, I will do what is as per the laid down in the constitution and as per conventions, rules, etc. So anything that is correct, we will certainly do. But anything that is violative of the constitution or any provision of the constitution, or governance is by various rules, regulations. There is the GNCTD Act. Suppose there is a case of, say, VAT, and there is a Sales Tax Act. If there is a case, say, of Delhi encroachments, there is the DDA issues. So we will look at the law and then allow anything that is justifiable to happen. But anything that is contrary to the various laws, then we don't stop things. We send them back to the government with advice कि इसको दुरुस्त कर दीजिए, and have it examined by your law department. We will do it. We are not in the business of stopping anything.
So do you at any point feel that you are caught in the middle because the differences are political?
Not at all. I am clear in my mind. I sleep very well. I stay to the law. Delhi is a union territory. There are several union territories, and different systems have been adopted for different union territories. Delhi has this system, which is, some people have used the word hybrid, that it has an elected assembly. But the constitutional position is absolutely clear. There are reserved subjects, which is public order, land, police, and now services, which are out of the domain of the elected government. There are transferred subjects, which are education, health, urban development, so on, water, so on. Here, the Chief Minister is fully competent to act and move ahead and administer and govern. But when there are policy issues or important issues, then he needs the clearance of the Lieutenant Governor. The Constitution says that the Council of Ministers is there to aid and advise the Lieutenant Governor. But in the case of Delhi, the Lieutenant Governor has the right to differ from the Honorable Chief Minister, and then that is what will hold. So that is the constitutional position. Now it is you can't compare the Lieutenant Governor with the Governor of a state. There the Council of Ministers is supreme. You can't compare the Lieutenant Governor with the President of India, because the President goes by the advice of the Council of Ministers. Here, because it is a union territory, which by definition means governed by the union, then the writ of the union will run. And I am the delegate of the union. No, I think the Prime Minister is making all-out efforts to strengthen the federal structure. That is why he called this Chief Minister, what is called the National Council or whatever, after a gap of 10 years. So I am seeing, and then I remember the time of 1 year President's rule, this government had come in. And I can remember of no case where they are trying to usurp. The constitution is extremely clear, the schedules are clear, there is a state list, there is a center list, and there is that unitary list, okay? I am unaware whether there is encroachment on that, but there is politics, so I don't know. No, it is my duty, absolutely, that once the Chief Minister is back from his retreat, then I will request him to come here, and we will speak about the judgment.